every Sunday live from 2 with lots of fun and all the words and phrases of the English language. Join with Mr. Duncan on the live chat and discover all the words and phrases of the English language. Learn together and have fun. Listen and laugh, it really can be done. Your learning journey has just begun. Join with Mr. Duncan on the live chat and discover all the words and phrases of the English language. Learn together and have fun. Learn together and have fun.
It is time to learn together and have some fun. Here we go again. Yes, we are back, and it is a very special day for more than one reason. I will explain more about that a little bit later on. We are back together again. English Addict is coming to you live and direct from the birthplace of the English language. You know where it is. I know where it is. We all know where it is. Of course, it is England.
Join with Mr. Duncan on the live chat. Learn together and have fun.
Oh, there you are. Isn't it nice to see you back? And it's very nice to be back as well. I'm just reading the latest edition of the Wenlock Herald. This is the newspaper we receive through our door every month. And this month, apparently, they are getting very excited about Lent. It is the season when people give things up as a way of showing observance. It is a type of religious observance, and we are encouraged to pray, fast, and also give. Unfortunately, I can only do one of those things. I can give you lots and lots of information about the English language. Here we are again. Hi everybody, this is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? What can you say really? I mean, I woke up this morning with a smile on my face. I woke up with one of these underneath my nose. I was feeling very happy this morning. Some people might say there is not much to be happy about. However, some of us will try to be as happy as we can, even though things around us seem to be going a little bit crazy, to say the least. Some might say it is for the better. Some might say it is for the worse. I suppose at the end of the day it is all a matter of opinion. My name is Duncan. I talk about the English language. I love English very much, and that is the reason why I am here today. And I have a feeling that is the reason why you are here today as well. It is Sunday. We have made it through another week. I wonder what will happen over the next few days. Does anyone know what might happen? Anything exciting? Anything dramatic? Something might come along to spoil our day? Who knows? No, I don't think that's going to happen. I think we will be okay for a little while longer. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for that one. We are talking about a lot of subjects today. Can I first of all say today is the first day of meteorological spring. It is official. Spring has arrived. Now, for some people, this might not seem real or true because some people don't believe that springtime begins at the start of March. By the way, it is also a new month. Welcome to March. It is the 1st of March. It is the first day of meteorological spring. Although some people think that it shouldn't begin until the 21st of March. However, here, the meteorological experts, let's just call them, the weather experts, have said today is the first day of springtime. And look outside. You can even see the sheep. Even the sheep seem to be enjoying the fact that springtime has arrived. And I have to be honest with you. Can I be honest? I have not enjoyed winter. It's been a very strange one. Incredibly wet. We have had so much rain over the past few weeks. Too much rain, if I was honest with you. Too much. Also today, can I say happy St. David's Day? It is St. David's Day today. What does that mean, Mr. Duncan? Well, it is the day when people in Wales celebrate their national day, the patron saint of Wales. And of course, the flag, which you can see there, that is the Welsh flag. On the flag, you will see a dragon, thus symbolising Wales. So, a happy National Day to those watching in Wales, just in case. By the way, I cannot speak Welsh. My Welsh is not very good, unfortunately. And that is also the reason why I have this guy behind me as well. My little Welsh dragon. Isn't he lovely? So he will be keeping me company during today's live chat. Talking of which, yes, we do have the live chat. Hello everyone. It is nice to see you here today. Who was first on the live chat? I don't know. I'm going to have a look now. Oh, well done, Beatrice. You are first today. Well done, Beatrice. You are number one on the live chat. In second place, we have Vitas. Then we have Claudio. Hello, Claudio. Thank you very much for joining me today. On this lovely day, spring is on its way. It is St. David's Day for all those watching in Wales. And it is the 1st of March as well. I don't know about you, but I don't like February. I hate the month of February. Fortunately, it is a short month, so it does go by very quickly. We also have, oh, he is here, the one, the only, Luis Mendez is here today. Hello, Luis. Nice to see you back with us also today. Lovely. Palmyra Humbertoria is here as well. Hello there. Where are you watching at the moment? We have Olga. Hello, Olga. Barry. We also have... Who else is here? Let's have a look as I go down the list. Nicholas is here as well. Hello, all the people on what is left of planet Earth. Fortunately, most of it is still in one piece. Irene is here. Come on, Irene. Let's join together today. Also, we have Pedro, who is watching at the moment in Brazil. A big hello to Pedro as well. Top Moment 72 says hi. Hi to you as well. Thank you very much for joining me today. Umar, how to make international friends and practice English with them. The name of any community or page or group. Does anyone know? Hello, Umar. Well, first of all, can I say welcome? And you are now in a place where people are interested in learning English. I love speaking English. I love teaching English. And many people here are learning English. So we are all here together sharing one interest, and that is the English language. So guess what, Umar? You are right now in the best place to learn English, I have to say. Inglés Senaro is here today, watching in Spain. A big hello to you as well. Thank you very much for joining me. We have Marcia. We also have... Who else is here today? Game with Coffee official. Greetings from Uzbekistan. I am Alfredo and we watch your streams with my soul brother without missing any of them. Thank you very much. It's very nice to see you here today. This is a good place to come and learn English and hopefully also have a little bit of fun as well. Ash is here. Hello, Ash. And I think I've almost caught up with all of the live chat. Very nice to see so many people joining today. We are looking at prepositions today. Prepositions, the way they are used in certain phrases. When we are expressing a reaction or a feeling or an emotion. So it is easy to forget that prepositions are often used as a way of expressing how you feel, your reaction to things. So it is true that that can happen quite a lot. In a few moments from now, we are also taking a look at a place I visited last week. Now, a place I used to live in many years ago. And I have some memories of that place. It is strange when you go back to a place that you used to live in or a town where you grew up in. And you go back there to see what has changed. So last week we went to a place called Wolverhampton, which is not very far away from where I live now. A very interesting place. Many things have changed over the years, including, and I will show you now on the screen, some of the things that have changed. Well, now there is a new tram system in Wolverhampton and also a lovely new railway station as well. You will be able to see the railway station in the background. a rather striking design. And one of the most amazing things in this country over the past 20 years is the reintroduction of trams. They were around for a long time and then they fell out of fashion. But now they are back in fashion. Many of them are, well, I think many of them these days use green energy as well. And there you can see one of the trams going off into the distance. Here is another one, just to show you what an amazing system they have now in Wolverhampton. Many parts of the UK now have trams in their cities. Manchester has a tram service as well. And also Birmingham as well. They also have a tram service. So lots of trams running around. Public transport. Now, I don't know about your country, but do you have good public transport? Public transport is vital for those living far away from the towns and cities. If you live far in the countryside, away from the towns and the big cities, then public transport is very important. It is important to be able to get around. Villages far away from other places will need some type of public transport. The most common in this country, of course, is the bus. You will see buses everywhere. However, the place where I live in Much Wenlock, we have a bus service, but it does not run very often. So every day there are only maybe 5 or 6 buses that come through Much Wenlock to take you around. So that has always been a big problem here in the countryside. People finding it very hard to get about using public transport, which of course is the reason why so many people have cars. Many people have cars because of the fact that they need to get around. Public transport, we also think about trains as well, and taxis. The only thing I will say about taking a taxi is that it is now expensive to do that. I can't believe it. So if I want to take a taxi from here in Much Wenlock to Shrewsbury, which is not that far away, it will cost me around £25 for one trip. So that is just going there. And if I want to get a taxi back, of course, it is another £25. So it will cost me £50 just to go to Shrewsbury, which is not very far away from here, and then to drive back as well in a taxi. Very annoying, to be honest. But we do have a bus service, although it is not regular. We don't have a very regular bus service, unfortunately. Ingles says, in my town we have the bus, but we don't have tram. It is a small town, so we don't have the underground either. Well, the metro, the underground service in this country is only in London. There isn't any other underground service outside the London area. Palmyra says, at my age I can use public transport all year for €10 in my city. That is amazing. Of course, another thing that I suppose I should mention is if you are over a certain age, you can get free public transport. You don't have to pay for it at all. Now, I think the age at the moment is 60. I think it might be 60. So if you are over 60, you can actually get free public transport. I might have to check that because I could be wrong. There is a very good chance that they have raised the age limit for that. So we will see what happens. Fatma, hello to you. Thank you very much for joining my live stream. Today we have a lot of things to talk about. We will be playing the game that everyone loves to play. Guess the picture idiom. That coming up later on. Also, we have something new. Now, I'm going to try something new today, if you don't mind. Is it okay? Can I try something new? We have another game called Name the Object. I'm going to show you some objects, and this is an idea that was posted on my live chat a few weeks ago. So I'm going to try it today. In fact, I might do it right now. Would you like to play my new game? Here we go then. So this is a game that I've called What is the Object? I want you to name the object. And if you can't name it, don't worry. It's not a problem because I will give you the answer. I will tell you what it is and what it does. So today I've taken some of my inspiration from Mr. Steve and his shed. So let's play, for the first time ever, our new game, What is the Object? What is the object? I am going to show you some objects, and all I have to do is wait for you to give me the answer. It's very simple, actually. I'm sure we will all understand what it is about in a few moments from now. So here is the first thing I'm going to show you. This is a common object, something we see quite often. In fact, this first one is more than one object. However, the main object is the thing I want you to name. And, if you can, explain what it does. So here it is. The first object is on the screen right now. What is this? Is the question I'm asking now. So this is an object. Mr. Steve has a few of these in his shed. And you can see this particular thing is used for a certain purpose. So the thing I am showing you is used for a certain task, a certain thing that you have to do from time to time. And as you know, Mr. Steve now has his new shed. He has a shed, and inside his shed he has lots and lots of tools. If you are wondering where Mr. Steve is at the moment, he is in his shed. Maybe one weekend I will make a video and show you Mr. Steve's shed. Maybe even Mr. Steve will give you a tour of his shed. Would you like that? Christina is here. Hello, Christina. Thank you very much for joining in with your answer. Yes, it might seem like a simple object, but this is in fact a very useful thing. It is a screwdriver. Screwdriver. An interesting word, and I'm always interested in words that are used as the name for a tool or a device. So you can see here, this is literally describing what it does. It is something that is used for fixing a screw, a tool used for driving in screws, quite often used in furniture, things that have to be put together and held in place. They will use screws to put those things together. And the tool that we use for putting things together using screws is a screwdriver. So I think it's quite interesting that the name of this object also describes perfectly what it does. It is used for driving or pushing in a screw. It is a handheld tool. It is a tool that you hold in your hand. And there are a few of these in Mr. Steve's shed, quite a few of them. In fact, I can safely say quite often Steve will lose his screwdrivers. They disappear, they vanish. And then he has to buy a new one. And then once again, they vanish. Where do they go? I have absolutely no idea. So there it is, a screwdriver used for driving in screws. Here is another thing now. I'm going to show you an object. In fact, here we have two objects. And in Mr. Steve's shed, there are lots of these objects. All I want you to do is name them. So there we go. These also have a very similar function, a very similar use. They are used to construct or put things together. Quite often, if you have something big or heavy to construct, these are often used to fix all of the parts together. So there are two things here. What are they? Can you name them? And there you can see them being used together. So when they are used together, that is what they look like. Ah, interesting. So this one is not quite as easy because it is a little bit more involved. But in heavy construction, especially using metal, you will often find these being used, very commonly used. But what are they? Oh, I have to say, Beatrice, I like your answer. That is a very good answer. Ah, Ingles also has the answer. Christina says it is another type of screw. Well, I suppose you're right. It is. We have here a nut and bolt. These are very common types of fixing. They are used as fixing or attachments. When you want to put two things together, you attach one thing to another. You want the two things to be held together firmly in place. And quite often you will use a nut and bolt. Nut and bolt. Nuts and bolts are used together in heavy construction. So if you are putting together something large, heavy, quite often you will use these when you are putting something metal together. Something made of metal, perhaps steel or iron. Something that is heavy And if you are fixing things together, you need to make sure they stay in place. Quite often in heavy engineering, they will use nuts and bolts. And some of them can be huge. I remember going to Bristol and visiting the famous bridge. And I noticed that the nuts and bolts on the bridge were huge, huge things. Very large. So nuts and bolts. The next thing I'm going to show you, this next object, is actually connected to the one I just showed you. But what is it? I will give you the answer in a moment, but first I will show you the object. So here is the third object. Get ready. What is it? What is the object? And what is it used for? Mr. Steve has a few of these in his shed. He has quite a few of these hanging around in his shed. And this is used to fix the things that I just showed you. I wonder if anyone will spell this correctly, because the spelling of this particular tool is sometimes a little tricky. Vitas, hello, Khan Yuwin is here. We also have answers coming through from Zarjiu. Well done. Beatrice says, Mr. Duncan, I remember seeing the big nuts and bolts on the bridge. Yes, they were pretty big. They were pretty big. But what is the name of this particular tool? I will give you the answer any second now. This is called a spanner. Now, before anyone corrects me, because I'm sure someone is going to say, Mr. Duncan, some people call it a wrench. And you would be right. But in British English, we often refer to this as a spanner. A spanner is a tool. It is a type of tool. And it is used for tightening or loosening nuts and bolts. So that is the reason why this particular tool is connected to the objects I just showed you. A spanner is used to tighten and loosen nuts and bolts. So you will tighten something. You tighten that thing. You fix it firmly in place. And then, of course, there is the opposite. You might loosen something. You undo that thing. You make it loose. So this particular tool is often used if you are repairing your car, perhaps. Maybe a piece of machinery. Quite often you will need a spanner to help take something apart, or of course put something back together again. Did you enjoy that? Is that useful? Is it useful for me to show you objects and explain what they are used for? If you think it's a good idea, let me know. If you think it's a terrible idea, please also let me know as well. We will have a little break because I have something to talk about today. We have a big subject connected to grammar, and also we will be playing the game Guess the Mystery Idiom. We also have that coming up a little bit later on as well. First of all, we will take a short break and then I will return. This is English Addict coming to you live from England. just to show how much rain we've been having recently. There, you can see we've had a lot of water.
Join with Mr. Duncan on the live chat. Learn together and have fun.
We are having fun. Fun today because it's Sunday, and this, of course, is English Addict with you every Sunday from 2 p.m. UK time, and it is the first day of spring. I have to say, if there is one thing that makes me excited at this time of year, it is the arrival of springtime. It is the arrival of the warmer, not hot, not as hot as summer, but at least the weather begins to improve. And of course, the days become longer. We have more daylight during the waking hours, which is always a good thing when you think about it. So we are here today. We have something to look at. Some people say, Mr. Duncan, could you please talk about grammar? Could you please talk about words and phrases connected to certain things? Well, that is what I will do right now. Today we are looking at prepositions. Prepositions are things that place objects or things within relation to each other. So one thing is in relation to another. It can also be used in many other different ways as well. A preposition can be used to express a state or feeling to another thing. It is relating to the feeling or the sensation that you have towards another thing. So it is possible to use prepositions in everyday life, and they are used often when we are talking about the way we feel, the state we are in, our emotional feelings, our reactions to things. So in everyday life, quite often we will use prepositions. And today we are going to look at the use of to, about, for, and of. All of these are types of preposition, and they can be used in daily life to express your feelings, your emotional response, how you feel about something, the relation between one thing and you. And that is the reason why we use prepositions. So I will go through them. There are quite a lot of them to look at, but I will go through them one by one. First of all, we will look at prepositions and words that can be used with them. So the preposition normally follows the emotion or the feeling or what you are expressing. For example, you can be kind to someone. So that means you are being kind in a certain way towards another person. Again, it is something you are showing. You are being kind to someone. You can be kind to another person. Things that look the same or have the same appearance, we can say they are similar to each other. So again, we are showing the relation between one thing and another, a situation, an event, something that is happening. Those two things can be similar to each other. They are similar in appearance. They look the same. They have the same feeling, appearance, colour, shape. They are similar to another thing. So we often use the word similar to mean resembling, very similar to. You can be allergic to something. To be allergic means you have a sensitivity, you have a type of reaction to something, normally physically, a physical reaction to something, quite often something you are sensitive to. To be allergic to means you are sensitive to a certain thing. Related. A person can be related to another person. Maybe a subject can be related to something else. There is a connection. Once again, we are using the preposition to show that is happening. Another type of connection, you might be married to someone. Again, we are showing that there is a relationship. There is a connection between two people. To be married, joined together. Married to someone. You are married to your husband. Your husband is married to you. We are showing the connection is taking place. Also, relationships as well will often use prepositions. Here's a good one. Superior. Superior. To be superior means to be above everything else. Quite often when we are talking about quality, the quality of something, superior, it is above everything else. You might stay in a hotel and you stay in a room that is lovely. It is big. It has lots of room and a nice big bed. We can describe that room as superior to the others because it is better than the other rooms. It is superior. A person might be described as superior if they have lots of abilities. So a person might be superior to other people if they have a type of ability, or maybe they are wealthy. That does not mean they are superior. It doesn't always mean that. Addicted. Oh, yes. So there is a word that even I use quite often. So you can be an English addict. You can be addicted to something. A thing you enjoy doing. Something you really enjoy doing. You are addicted to it. We are showing that there is a connection between yourself and another thing. In this particular situation, it is something you can't stop doing or something you enjoy. We can say you are addicted to music. You have to listen to music all the time. Some people like to have music playing all the time around them. So they might be addicted to music. Some people are addicted to computer games. They can't stop playing computer games. Perhaps you are addicted to English. That means you enjoy learning English. You love learning English. You are addicted to a particular thing. Something you are pushing against. We can say that you are opposed to a certain thing. To be opposed means to push against or be opposite. You might be opposed to a certain plan or a certain idea. For example, and here is a very good example. Around here, they want to build some new houses, and a lot of people are angry about it. In fact, you might say they are opposed to the plan. To be opposed to something means to be against it, something you don't want, something you are against. You are opposed to that thing. You have the opposite feeling, the opposite intention. You are opposed to it. And that is happening at the moment. It's actually quite a big thing. A lot of people around here at the moment are very angry about the proposal to build new houses in this area. Here are some more prepositions. Well, we are continuing here with to, but I will show you some sentences that we can use. You might be receptive to something. To be receptive is to accept or to react or to absorb something without any harm. To be receptive. Certain people can hear high frequencies, certain sounds. A person might be receptive to high frequencies or maybe low frequencies, sound. So some people can be receptive to certain things. Maybe a person has a very good eyesight, and at night they are receptive to their surroundings because they can see very well in the dark. You might even describe it as being a type of receiving. So to be receptive means you receive that thing. You can hear it, you can see it, you can sense that thing. A person who enjoys doing something very much. A person who enjoys doing something very much. We can say they love doing that thing. They want to do it as often as they can. They love doing it. They are dedicated to something. For example, I am dedicated to helping you with your English learning. So my lessons, my live streams are here to help you. I am dedicated to helping you learn English. A person might be unfriendly to another. To be unfriendly. Unfriendly to someone. To be rude. Maybe a person will say something bad to another person. We can say they are being unfriendly to that person. Once again, we are using the preposition to describe that. In this particular situation, of course, you might also be describing the emotion that that person is giving off, the feeling towards someone. To be unfriendly to another person. Here's an interesting word. Now, a few moments ago I mentioned the new houses that are being planned for this area. Some people are really concerned. They are worried, whilst others are indifferent to the plans. They are indifferent to the plans. That means they're not really worried. They don't really care very much. To be indifferent means you have no strong feeling to something. You are indifferent. Committed. before anyone says anything, if you know how this can be used, to be committed means to be placed or put somewhere. You might be committed to a hospital for crazy people. I don't know why you're looking at me when I say that. To be committed to something also means you want to keep doing that thing. You want to stick with it. You want to do it. You want to continue doing it. So to be committed can be used in many different ways. Committed to. You want to put yourself forward and do that thing for as long as possible. You want to put all of your effort, all of your excitement, all of your life into doing that thing. You are committed to it. In a relationship, people might be committed to each other. And as I said, just committed can also be placed. You are put in a certain place. Committed. Our next preposition is about. About. You can be sad about something. So in this sense, it is relating to another thing. Sad about. I am sad about a certain thing. I feel sad about the plans to build lots of new houses in this area. And a lot of people feel sad about it. They also feel mad about it. This can be used in more than one way. To be mad about something can mean to be angry, annoyed, upset, which of course is the next word. To be mad can also mean to be enthusiastic as well. I am mad about English. I am mad about computer games. So this particular phrase can be used to mean wanting to do something, to be very interested in one particular thing. You are mad about it. Or, of course, you can be mad about something as a reaction. And that means to be angry. As I just mentioned, we can also say upset as well. You can be upset about something. Something you heard. Some bad news. Something that has left you feeling upset. You are upset about the thing you've heard or seen. Angry. People around here are angry about the plans for the new houses. They are very angry about it. Something positive. You can be happy about something. I am happy about my new job. I am happy about the results of my recent exam. Happy. A positive, uplifted feeling, to feel happy about it. Then, of course, I always feel excited about doing this. Every week, every Sunday, I always feel excited about coming here to do this live stream, which is live right now at 3 o'clock. In the afternoon, on a Sunday afternoon, the 1st of March. So I am excited. It is a feeling. I want to share my feeling with you. I am excited about doing this. Before I begin my live streams, I always feel excited. Then, of course, something can make you angry, upset. Something can make you feel furious. Something will make you furious. It will make you feel angry. You are furious about something. Once again, I will use the example. I will use the example of the new houses that may or may not be built in this area. People are furious about the new plans for the houses. People don't like it. People feel angry about it. We have more. You can be serious about something. Something you want to take seriously. You are serious about something. Something you want to do well. Something you want to learn. Something you want to explore. You are serious about it. Maybe in a relationship, two people who are together and they feel very comfortable with each other. We can say they are serious about their relationship. They are serious about it. Then we have the word anxious. To be anxious about something. Something you are worried about. Last week I had to go to the doctors. And I was anxious about it. I was worried. Because I didn't know what was going to happen. For those wondering, by the way, I had a bad back. My back has been really painful over the past few days. Rather annoying. So I had to go to the doctors and talk to the doctor, and I felt anxious about it. You can be worried about something. If you are worried about something, once again, it means you have that feeling, the feeling of worry. You don't know what's going to happen. You feel anxious about something. Perhaps something that is going to happen in the future. Something that will happen in the future. You can feel anxious about it. You can be worried about something. Maybe you are feeling unwell. Maybe you don't feel very well. And you are worried about your health. You might have an examination coming. Maybe an English exam. You might be nervous about that. You can be pessimistic about something. It is very dry in my studio today. To be pessimistic means you are showing or expressing your negative feeling. A pessimistic person might be pessimistic about the future, to look negatively towards something. If you are looking negatively towards something, we can say you are pessimistic about it. Perhaps you are thinking of the economy of your country. Some people are pessimistic about it. They feel as if it will not improve. So they are pessimistic about the economy. To be pessimistic means to be negative about something. You are pessimistic about it. Then, of course, we can say enthusiastic. You might even say that these things are the opposites from each other. To be enthusiastic about something, to be excited enthusiastic. You can't wait to do something. I am so enthusiastic to learn English. I really want to do it. I need to do it. I am enthusiastic about it. Then we have for, F-O-R. This again is often used when we are expressing a feeling or some sort of intention. We are going to do something. We feel something. I feel sorry for a certain person. I feel sorry for those who are finding it hard to get a job at the moment. To feel sorry. You have sympathy for someone. You are sorry for them. We might also use the word pity as well. We might use the word pity. You feel sorry for someone. Eager for something. Maybe a thing you can't wait for. Perhaps you are going on holiday next week. You're going somewhere nice. And you are eager for your vacation. You are eager for it. You can't wait. So to be eager means to be excited, enthusiastic. You are eager for something. You want it. You want it to come quickly. Ready. You are prepared. You are ready for something. Maybe you are ready to take your exam because you have been learning and revising. So your brain is full of lots of useful information. You are ready for it. To be eligible for something. Something you are entitled to do. We can say you are eligible. For example, when a person reaches a certain age in this country, they are eligible for free medicine. You can get free medicine. So here in the UK, well, certainly here in England, when you reach the age of 60, all of your medicine is free. You don't have to pay for it. So we can say that people over 60 are eligible for free medicine. They don't have to pay for it. Famous. A person who is known for doing something. You can be famous for a certain thing. Famous for a certain ability. Famous for something you've done. Perhaps you have a certain skill and you are famous for that thing. You are well known. Grateful. Perhaps someone gives you a gift, or maybe they give you some money because they want to help you. You will be grateful. Grateful for that. I am grateful for your help. I am grateful for your kindness. Something you receive warmly. You are grateful for it. A thing that is suitable is a thing that will go together with another thing perfectly. Two things are suitable for each other. Two things go together well. They are suitable for each other. Quite often, certain types of clothing will be suitable for a certain event, suitable for a certain type of weather. You can be thankful for something. You can be prepared for something. To be prepared means to be ready. I am ready for my exam. I am ready for going on my holiday. I am prepared for that thing. I am ready for it. A person who is well known for something. Sometimes a person might be well known for doing a bad thing. They are notorious for something. Perhaps you have a customer in your shop and they want to keep having things given to them on credit. Another person might say, you must not give this person any credit. He is notorious for not paying his bills. So quite often the word notorious is used negatively, in a negative way. Someone who is respected is a person who is admired for a certain quality. Maybe their character or their ability. They are respected. A respected person is respected for something. Renowned. A renowned person, once again, is well known. They are renowned. They are well known for a certain thing. Renowned for their talent. They are renowned for their ability. To be responsible for something means to be in charge. You are responsible for a certain thing. In your job, you might be responsible for a certain task, a certain job. That job is the thing you do. You are responsible for doing something in your job. And finally we have of. You can have a kind of something. So that is an interesting way of using the word kind in the sense of similar to. It is a kind of candy. It is a kind of snake. It is similar to that thing. Something that has a similar appearance. It is kind of. But of course, it can also be a response to generosity. It is kind of you to give me that money. Thank you. It is kind of you to help me. We can say it is nice of you. Nice of you. It is silly of you. Something you think is childish or unnecessary. We can say it is silly of you. To be afraid of something or someone. Something you feel fear towards. To be aware of something. If you are aware, it means you know that thing is nearby. You are aware. You sense something. You are aware of a person walking behind you. You are aware of that thing happening. To be proud of something. Perhaps something you've done in your life, something you feel proud of. I'm proud of my 20 years here on YouTube. I am proud of it. If we want to be thankful towards someone, we can say that that was sweet of you. Thank you for your gift. That is sweet of you. Sweet of you to do it. thank you. You are showing that you are grateful for that thing. You might be scared of something, to be fearful of something, typical of something, a thing you expect from a certain situation or a person, typical of that person. A thing that is often found can be typical of something you find often. A certain type of person, a certain type of thing, typical of. If you are sure of something, we can say you are certain of it. That means you have no doubt in your mind. You have no doubt. You are certain of that thing. You can be jealous of someone. To be jealous of someone, of course, means that you feel envious, which of course is the next word. So the two words here, jealous and envious, are actually similar in meaning. A person has a new car. You feel jealous of them. A person has a better job than you. You feel jealous of them. You feel envious of them. So these two words actually have similar meanings. To be capable of something means you are able to do it. You have the ability to do it. You are capable of a certain task. That means you can do it. You are able to do it. You are ashamed of something. To be ashamed means you feel badly about something you've done, something you said, an action. You are ashamed of yourself. Perhaps someone in your family has done something bad. You feel ashamed of them. You're ashamed. You feel bad about that thing. Humiliated. To be conscious of something means you are aware of something. You feel that something is happening. You are conscious of it. It is a thought you have now in your head. You are conscious of something. For example, I am conscious of the time because I've noticed that already it is 18 minutes past 3 o'clock. So I've noticed I have become conscious of the time. I've noticed it is late. So a lot of people can feel conscious, ashamed, capable, envious, jealous. You are certain of something. Something is typical if it is commonly found. It is typical of something. And of course you can be scared of something as well. A rather normal reaction is to be scared of. So we've looked at quite a few preposition phrases, most of which relate to the feeling or emotion that one can experience from time to time. We will have a quick break and then we will be back with the game that we love to play. The game that I like to play every single week, and I have a feeling maybe you do as well. We are going to play Guess the Picture Idiom. English Addict is with you today. I hope you are having a good Sunday.
Join with Mr. Duncan on the live chat. Learn together and have fun.
We are learning together and having fun on a Sunday afternoon. I hope you are enjoying today's show. If you are, please let me know. If you are not, please let me know as well, if you must. Here we go then. It is time to play the game that everyone loves to play every Sunday. It is Guess the Picture idiom. The rules are simple. I will show you a picture and all you have to do is guess what the picture idiom is. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. All you have to do is say what you see and see what you say, hopefully. Here we go then. Here is the first one. If you've never played along, if you've never had a go at playing, don't worry, because it will all become clear in a few moments from now. Here is today's first mystery picture idiom. Oh, Mr. Duncan. That is very interesting. But what is it? What does it mean? It is a picture idiom. It is a well-known expression that we use quite often in the English language, and it is one that we might use in a certain situation, a certain position even. But what is the picture idiom? What is it? What could it be? All you have to do is say what you see. It's as simple as that. So this is a well-known expression that you might use in a certain place, or a certain position, or a certain situation. We have... Oh, okay, yes. Very good. Very good. Good guess. But unfortunately, it is not that, because it isn't the same bird. It is the wrong bird. In fact, I will give you a clue that the bird is not related to the actual phrase. So the bird is not related to the phrase, the idiom. Imagine you are flying high in the sky and you are looking down. You have to literally say what you see on the screen with the picture idiom. Now, I thought this was easy. I will be honest with you. I thought this was an easy one. Which goes to show sometimes I can be wrong about that. So this is an expression we use when we are high up. If you are high up, we might say that you have a certain type. Interesting. We have a few interesting answers coming through. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you, Vitas. Thank you, Ingles. Thank you also, the language buff as well. The big question is, were you right? The answer is, coming up now, a bird's eye view. To have a bird's eye view. If you are high up in the sky and you are looking down, You can see clearly what is below you. Something observed from high up, a clear view from above. It can be clearly seen. Below you, you have a bird's eye view. You can see clearly around you. You can see what is around. Quite often, if you are high up and you are looking down, you have a bird's eye view. It is something that can be clearly seen from above. Something we often use when we are flying or we are high up, and that is a phrase we will use to show that we are looking clearly down from above. We have a bird's eye view. By the way, for those wondering, this particular bird is a great tit. No, I'm not talking about myself. Here's another one, the next picture idiom. Now this one is a common expression that might be used in certain situations. Just say what you see. And if you don't know the answer, don't worry, because I will give you the answer. There is no need to fear. The answer will be revealed. I will tell you what the answer is in a moment. This is something we might say to a person when we want them to stay out of trouble. A person that we want to encourage not to do things that are bad. Please. Perhaps a person has been to prison and they come out. They are released from prison, and they might be told, the person as they leave the prison might be told this: stay out of trouble. Avoid trouble. Do not come back to this prison. Obey the rules. Follow the law. This is the expression we often use. I'm starting to wonder if the language buff is an English teacher. I wonder if the language buff. By the way, if you are a buff, it means you are a person who is knowledgeable about a certain topic or subject. So the language buff is very interested in learning, gathering knowledge about the language. And I would imagine this particular situation, it is the English language you are interested in. Okay, yes, we have Borasol. Thank you very much for your guess. Omar Sali. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Lewis also has a guess as well. But what is it? What is the answer? I will give you the answer to this mystery idiom right now. Are you ready? Keep your nose clean. So you can see a nose. You can see there is some soap on the nose. Keep your nose clean. It is an expression we often use to a person when we want them to stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. Observe the rules. Don't break the law. Keep your nose clean. It is a great expression. Quite often used when we are giving advice to another person. We want them to stay out of trouble. We don't want them to go to prison again. Please don't go back to prison. Keep your nose clean. Stay out of trouble. Observe the rules. Don't break the law. So that is a common expression we use when we want to encourage a person to stay well behaved. Behave yourself. Stay out of trouble. Observe the rules. Keep your nose clean. And that is almost it for today, because I have been with you now for 1.5 hours. We have talked about a lot of things today. I hope you will join me next week. I hope we will all still be here next week. I hope so. Just when you think the world can't get any crazier, it gets crazier. So I really do hope we will be together next Sunday. We will see what happens anyway. Thank you very much for your company. I hope today's lesson has been useful. I hope there is something here that you can use, something that will be helpful to you on your journey to learning the English language. See you next week. I am back with you next week, next Sunday. And of course we are into March as well. March has arrived. Spring is in the air and everything is really good. Thanks for your company. See you next week, 2 p.m. UK time as usual. Don't forget also, and I want to mention this, I suppose I should mention it. If you want to subscribe, then you are more than welcome to do so. Please subscribe, follow my lessons, and hopefully you will enjoy your English learning journey as well. Thank you very much for your company. See you later. This is Mr. Duncan in the birthplace of the English language saying thank you very much for watching. It's always nice to see you here, and I hope you will be here next week. I hope we all will be here next week. And of course, until the next time we meet, you know what's coming next. Stay safe, stay happy. Ta-ta for now. See you next Sunday. I hope.
Join with Mr. Duncan on the live chat. Learn together and have fun. Say goodbye to Duncan and all the lovely words and phrases of the English language. Join with Mr. Duncan on the live chat and discover all the words and phrases of the English language. Learn together and have fun. Talking on the Life Channel.